All right, so welcome back to the Brick Garage, everybody. It is screaming hot in Toronto right now, and yeah, so I've got the air conditioner cranking in the Brick Garage, working with the Mafex Superman and diorama I picked up off of Etsy. I can't remember the guy's name offhand. I got it from him, but I'll link to that. Pardon me, in the description. Yeah, pretty cool, 3D printed. I've actually been chatting with another guy who makes really beautiful dioramas, but I'm starting to think now I'm going to get a 3D printer. I actually already own a few with another company I own, but I think I might pick up my own. This whole thing, including the windows here, are 3D printed. Let's go and get a closer look at that. Yeah, so even those are 3D printed windows. So yeah, he's done a nice job, and there's some pretty good paint apps on there. No aging or weathering really, but pretty clean looking city rooftop. Superman looks fantastic on there. The background, just in case you're wondering, is just a sample image from the Unreal Engine store. It's a little hack there. I don't know how excited the creators will be about me using that, but it's really just for something in the background. I may actually purchase some of those packs, just to be able to control the angles a little bit. But for this, I thought this was ample. So, yeah, there's Superman. Like, look at that. That's fantastic. Looks great. Yeah, so I'm going to do a quick little animation here this week, coinciding with Superman, the movie coming out. Should be pretty cool. And I actually have another environment. I bought or another diorama rather. I bought the NECA street scene. It's actually down here by my bench. There it is. NECA street scene. There. So we'll do that one later. Yeah, because I really do love the diorama looks and how they end up just contributing to the overall feel of the world. These Mafex figures are just so awesome. I love them. So I want to compliment them by having some cool environments to animate them in. I'm in the middle right now of animating those two characters, which I'm just taking a break from because time-consuming process. But yeah, that one should be very interesting. So anyways, here I am working with my Superman. That's how terrific he looks, eh? So I've loaded everything up in. There we go. There's old Soups getting ready to fly, looking out for danger. Haven't done any animating yet. I'm really just getting it set up. I have all of my lights loaded into this. I have the DMX addition to Dragon Frame, so all my lights work in here. And then I can control all my levels. So look here, I've got red, greens, and blues for all the LEDs, and then on my overhead, which I'm actually going to switch to an LED soon. It's just daylight balanced LED tubes. Let's see, I can control my levels up and down. And you can animate in sequences in Dragon Frame. I've done another video on that, actually, lighting in Dragon Frame. So animating the lighting is something that's quite interesting sometimes. So yeah, there we go. All right, let's get to animating. Let's see what we can do with this guy. Looks great though. I'm gonna have to take care of that reflection there. I've already done the reflection that was on this side. Look at that, there's my light. A little bit of tape on the edge. Flag it off. Old school filmmaking. So we'll deal with that one now. Oh, there's the wall. All the other toys to open. Oh, what is in there? Ooh. A couple good ones. All right, let's get at it. So just a quick thought I had while I'm setting this shot up. I try to stick everything down. You don't want anything shifting on you while you're animating. So there's some double-sided sticky tape. I just threw it at the corner. You're never going to see down there. I'm going to do the center and the other side as well, so the rooftop does not move while I'm animating it. I'll probably put some at each corner. And I'm just using this 3M double-sided tape. This stuff I discovered isn't quite as good for attaching to the figures. The figure one I like is this stuff. The Extreme Scotch tape, double-sided, up to 30 pounds. It holds nicely. Here's the Scotch mount. There you go. That's the label for that. So that's the one I use to attach to the figures, so I don't have to screw into them. Don't really want to damage these guys. Okay, I'm gonna throw some lights in these windows too. We'll get those lit up. See how that looks. All right, so there we go. We got the sun beating down. Still haven't taken care of that reflection there. But as you can see, the windows are now lit up. I'll just adjust those a little bit. You know, I think maybe I'll block one of those out. Throw some tape on one. Yeah, see, there they are, dim. That's them lighting up. So what I've done is I actually make my own lights here in the brick garage. So this is a piece of extrusion that I've just pulled the lens out. So that's just bare LEDs in there. And I just hide it right behind the back of this. There we go. Beautiful. So, maybe it's a little too daylight. Let's warm that up a bit. There we go. Get to the warm side. Perfect. All right. Yeah, should I black a window out? Maybe. Let's throw some tape on. Let's see how that looks. So there we go. I blacked out a window. I don't know. Is that an improvement or not? Maybe not. Just gives it a little bit more life, but maybe not. You can actually see a little bit of light sinking in there, so I gotta cover that up anyways. Showing it on camera. You can just sort of see it. It still looks white though, doesn't it? Well, maybe I'll leave it. A little indifferent about how that worked out, but alright, time to get rid of that. There we go. Discount light flag. No more reflection. So on camera looks pretty good. Okay. Superman is downright glowing. It's pretty nice. Lighting basically matches the environment. It might be a little dark down in here. You know what? I don't know if I care about that. I could add another light. I do have some of these light panels, which I add. I'm gonna start to carry those in the shop at some point. There we go. It's pretty good though. Okay, final touches and then I'll start animating this bad boy. Okay, so that's me pretty much ready to animate now. What I've realized is that I don't even need to turn this light on. I can angle it and it operates as a bounce like that. So we're getting quite a bit in there. If I take it away, yeah, it darkens it right up. So we're gonna leave that in there. I like how that looks. A little bit of fall off on the sides there. It's lit up much like the reflections of a city street. There's our Superman in focus. Oh, this is funny. We're seeing my. There we go. That's good. Okay. Ready. All right. Thanks for joining me in the Brick Garage. Time for me to start animating this guy. See how the slider shot will look. Oh yeah. Epic. Epic Superman. Very nice. Okay. Tune in later. Probably throw this animation up towards the end, or maybe in a new video. Thanks for stopping by. And I'll see you next time in the Brick Garage.